Hi everyone, welcome back to RAW.FPL. So in this one is the Gameweek 33 team selection. It's also the final video that I'll have to make on my phone because I'm coming back to England in the next few days. So yeah, I'll be back to normal the next video. So yeah, just bear with me for this final video. But hopefully it's not too bad. As I said, it'll be the Gameweek 33 team selection. There's quite a bit to go on because I'll be playing my free hit in Gameweek 34. So I've effectively got free transfers. And also, there has been some injuries during the Champions League games with Phil Foden looking like he's taken a bit of a knock. So I'll be going over that. My plans going into Game Week 33, Game Week 34, which, as I said, I'll be free hitting. And then also one eye on Game Week 37 because I'm looking to play my bench boost with the big double game weeks. They've now been announced. So if you do like this one, please do drop a like and hit subscribe if you're new, and let's jump into it. Okay, so before we get on to Game Week 33, I'll just quickly talk about Game Week 32, how I did in that game week. 56 points, bang on average, as you can see there. I mean, it was a small red arrow down to about 238k now, which, yeah, it wasn't too bad. You know, there were some things that I could have done, which, you know, captaining Son, for example, over Haaland. I swapped that last minute. But, yeah, overall, small red arrow. But I have got my free hit in Game Week 34 and my bench boost still to play, so I'm still hopeful. Maybe even climbing into that top 100k, we'll have to see. But yeah, Petrovic starting goal. He, again, failed to keep a clean sheet. I had Gusto in the starting 11, but as we know, he wasn't even in the squad for Chelsea. Now, if you do have Gusto, I think keep hold of him because I think it was just an illness, so I think he will be back this game week. So, yeah, Petrovic and Gusto not performing well again, but if you've got Gusto, I think keep hold of him. Bradley, he came on for me. He was my first sub. He got the yellow card at 1 point, and he did get subbed off early. Now, Trent will be back relatively soon, but I think if you do have Bradley, keep him for one more week. They've got Palace at home, so a really good fixture for Bradley. So yeah, if you've got Bradley, I'll just keep hold of him for now, and then maybe look to moving on. Someone like Maguire or something like that. You know, just a bit further down the line. Gabriel, Arsenal getting that good victory, 3-0 at Brighton. I'm actually thinking about selling Gabriel. It just makes sense for me, but I'll talk about that within this video a bit later on. Saka, another one who could potentially be going. He got the 10 points, which sounds a bit mad, really. He's been pretty good, Saka. But yeah, I'm debating selling him, but I'll talk about that later. And then Salah, 8 points. He got that goal from the spot. If you captain Salah, you know, that's 8 points there, so it's a fair play. And then Palmer and Son, they both got just the assist, which I think captaincy this week was really close. You could have captained, you know, Son, Palmer, Salah, Saka, Haaland. So yeah, I think, you know, for it to be fairly close captaincy in terms of scoring points, you know, I think it was fair. I think if Haaland had got a hat trick, then I think you'd have been quite unlucky because it was really close this week on captaincy. But yeah, unfortunately, I chose the wrong one. Went with Son in the end. I did have it on Haaland, but I changed it last minute. So yeah, if you went with Haaland, or you went with Salah, then I think you probably won this week. And then Isak and Højlund. Højlund again blanking, but to be fair, he's got really good fixtures coming up. He's got Bournemouth away next, and he's got that double in Game Week 37. So happy to have Højlund. Garnacho on the bench, happy to have him. Lamptey, he started. You know, I was looking for a cheap. It had to be a cheap, really cheap defender, 3.9 million. So for Lamptey to start, that was just a win for me, really. So fingers crossed he keeps his place until Game Week 37, because that's when I really need him. So yeah, that's the points total for Game Week 32, 56 points. So let's just take a look now at Game Week 33. I've got 2 free transfers, and because I'm playing my free hit in Game Week 34, I kind of have to use them or they'll get burnt. So let's just take a look at that now. Okay, so this is the team, assuming that I do the Saka to Foden and Gabriel to Diaz moves, which, yeah, so this is Game Week 33. As I said, I'll get the nice Luton at home fixture for both of them. If Foden doesn't start, I'll have Garnacho away at Bournemouth, which is quite a good fixture anyway. And I don't think, if Foden doesn't start, I don't think he's going to come on. I think Pep will just, you know, save him for the Real Madrid game. So I don't mind playing Garnacho, but what it means, because if I don't do these transfers, they'll get burnt anyway, because so this game week here, game week 34 will be my free hit, and then game week 35, this is what it'll look like. So it'll only be one free transfer regardless, as if I use my 2 free transfers or not this week, because when you play your free hit, the next game week afterwards, you get 1 free transfer. So this is what it'll look like. You've obviously got the Chelsea and Spurs doubles this game week as well. So yeah, I'll have Ruben in defence, Foden there as well, who should be fine after, that'll be a couple of weeks down the line. And then Haaland, that'll be my City triple up. I'll have Petrovic in net, Gusto and Palmer, that'll be my Chelsea triple up. And then I'll have Udogie and Son. So that's my double Spurs, sorry. And then, yeah, I've got Burnley at home for Højlund. Isak's got Sheffield United at home. And then Salah's got West Ham. So I think it looks pretty good. So that'll be game week 35. And then further down the line, game week 36, I'll then probably transfer out Bradley because I don't think he'll start. So I'll do Bradley out for Maguire. Now, the reason I've gone Maguire is because he'll double in game week 37. So that'll be 1 free transfer used there. So Maguire comes in. I'll probably play him against Palace. And then this is where, so game week 37, this is where all the doubles and the bench boost is happening. So I've got two free transfers here as well. 0.2 in the bank. So yeah, I think it looks good. I've got Foden already in place. He doubles. I've got Diaz already in place. He doubles. So if I don't do those 2 transfers now, I'll have to use them later anyway, because I want to maximise as many doubles as I can. So Arsenal only play once this game week, whereas City play twice. So if I do that move, which is Saka to Foden and Gabriel to Diaz, that means I'll be gaining 2 fixtures because 2 Man City players, they have an extra fixture each. So yeah, I'll have 2 free transfers here. So if there's nothing else, I could probably change Lamptey. I could upgrade him to, I say upgrade, but Van Heck, he plays every minute. So I could potentially do Lamptey to Van Heck if I wanted to. Other injuries might crop up. I could potentially get Areola out for a doubler. So I just think it gives me, quite a lot of scope to kind of change my team a bit more if I do those transfers now. So yeah, I know Foden, he probably won't start against Luton, but I've got Garnacho there, as cover, and it just sets me up nicely for going forward. So I'm thinking, yeah, Saka to Foden, that gives me the funds to do Gabriel to Diaz, and then it just saves me transfers down the line. So yeah, Foden, I'm hoping he does start, but I don't think he will, to be honest. Unless you're, I'm only doing this because I'm free hitting in 34. If you're not free hitting in 34, I'd definitely keep hold of the Arsenal assets. So yeah, if you've got your free hit, this could be a strategy you follow. If you don't have your free hit, then I'd keep your Arsenal assets at least until game week 35 anyway. So that's the plan. It's either all or nothing really. I either do the Foden to Saka and the Gabriel to Diaz moves, or I just don't do it at all. But that means I'll burn the transfers. But I think I'm leaning towards doing the transfers, to be honest. But yeah, for you, I'll post it on my socials, so I'll put them in the description as well, just so you can kind of follow on. But that's the general idea. Let me know what you think. If you think I've missed anything there, but that's the general plan anyway. So if you did like that one, please do drop a like and please hit subscribe if you're new. And I'll be back after the deadline. So good luck. Hopefully there's lots of green arrows for us. And yeah, we'll be back to normal in the next video as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.